Hey everyone, welcome to the Midnight Frogs Podcast. Today it's me and Yoshi.
Hi.
As always.
I never changed my intro. Ever.
Well, before we really get started today, let's get some things out of the way. First of all, as some of you may have noticed, the podcast is now semi-weekly, because if we do it every single week, we kind of run out of things to talk about.
It's like, hey, Dad, so how about that cereal? People eat it.
I love the nuts and the berries and the...
And if you put Nesquik chocolate powder in your cornflakes, it tastes good. No, seriously, try that. That's really delicious.
If only I had Nesquik powder.
Any chocolate powder works with cornflakes. But anyway, enough about cereal.
And also... for the last couple episodes, we've been having the Q&A section at the very end of the podcast, and people have not had questions to ask. So instead of getting rid of that segment, you guys in the audience can ask questions as that podcast goes on. You don't have to save it for later. You can just go ahead and ask.
Yeah, like the way you guys were doing before. We were telling you guys to stop. Save it. You kept asking.
Bi-weekly isn't the term for it. That means twice in a single week. Semi-weekly is for every other week.
Mr. Thornography strikes again.
Email Q&A. Just go ahead and ask them here, because we read the chat. So
yeah, just put it in the chat. And the guest came back.
Yeah. And I don't want Internet Explorer open except for the Ustream broadcaster, because otherwise it's just going to slow everything down.
Yeah, don't leave it up to me either, because, it's hard enough just staying on the stream itself.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I'm amazed Skype is at 5 full bars for our call.
Really?
Yeah.
It says 3 for me. Well, whatever.
We know it's just a suggestion. We're just saying. Go ahead and ask him here.
Yeah. Thanks anyway.
Yep. So let's get really started. First of all, Sgt Frog Abridged updates. Episode 3's progress. My lines are recorded. Yoshi recorded his lines, and he has some retakes to do.
Yeah. Because I keep losing my voice, because I'm smart.
And we've been doing this thing with Lily Livers, where we're in the call as she's recording them, and I think I'm going to do that with pretty much everyone from now on.
Yeah. It'll be a lot more simpler.
Yeah, and frankly, that's when Yoshi's character voices are at their best. It's when he's talking with me, so it's probably for the best anyway.
Yeah, it's really weird how it works with me. Like, we just write the script, and then all of a sudden I say something as Karo, and then it goes into the script. But then when I record it on Audacity, it's like, where the fuck is Karo?
Yeah.
You know what this means? Blooper.
Sure is boring around Dope.
I'm acting. Yay.
Ghost, he switched some things around so he has his internet back earlier than he thought he would. So he's recording those now. Later on in the day, he'll get me the recordings, and that'll be him out of the way. Then,
so you could just keep a mic on Yoshi 24/7. You really want to hear me take a shit?
I don't hear anything.
I have diarrhea. Wait. Oh, it's on. Hi. Oh, God.
That shouldn't be funny.
That's going to horrify me now.
Yeah.
Any plans for other characters?
What do you mean by that, SMX?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Lily, I asked her a question if she's going to be able to record. She hasn't responded yet.
I don't know. She's probably, I don't know. She's right now, her mood says she's sitting on a tin can.
So that means she's in orbit.
In other words, when she's herself.
Yeah.
Okay, he says future characters.
Well, obviously, because we have to introduce them, but that's spoilers. We can at least say that the next episode is going to be about Dororo.
Yeah. Like, we can give you traits of the current characters, like, Tamama has dyslexia.
Yeah, we haven't really shown that yet, though. We kind of forget about it.
I don't. It's just that I don't have a... As of right now, the episodes, I can't really find a point to use it in.
Yeah.
Who is doing Dororo anyway?
I am.
What happened to Giroro? That's the next episode.
That's what episode 3 is about. We're introducing Dororo, Giroro in this one.
You're the ninja?
I'm the ninja. Wata!
God damn it. Also, Kululu is going to be introduced in the same episode. Because there isn't much to work with him.
Yeah, episode 3 was going to be really short anyway. We decided what the hell, throw it in. Besides, Kululu's episode isn't even about Kululu. It's about fucking Saburo.
Yeah, he shows up at the last minute. Like, hi guys, I'm here. I came out of a piece of paper. Oh my god, Kululu. At the end. And then the next episode's about Aki, and he's just there. So, yeah.
Fuck.
We just decided to mix it. But hey, that gets us the radio episode.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Alright, the theme song. Yoshi and I have agreed I'm going to put together actually a cover for the theme song. It's a cover of Totally Wired by obscure British band The Fall. Search it up on YouTube. It's a really cool song. I'm not doing the drums because, God, that would be horrible. But
yeah, that kind of ruined the song for me. Like, when it started out, like, are we really going to use the guitar king? Okay, now I see.
Yeah. It's going to be a shorter version. I may do a full cover version and upload that, but just use a shorter one for the theme.
Yeah.
Totally Wired by The Fall. Search it up on YouTube. It's a cool song, and I'll be covering that for the theme. In that same vein, we're doing another song parody. I'm doing another song parody.
Yeah, I'm not in it this time.
Yeah, and this one you can't find the original on YouTube because it's by Warner Brothers, and they don't upload anything. The song is a parody of a Chris Isaak song called Pretty Girls Don't Cry. My version is called Pretty Girls All Mine. Girls with an apostrophe, and it's from the perspective of Giroro, so that should give you an idea of what it's about.
That's all you're going to get.
That's all you're going to get.
Because if we were to upload this first, then it would be spoilers for the third episode and spoilers for future stuff.
Yeah, I was going to work on it last night, but I was going to work on it yesterday because it was my dad's birthday and he was looking forward to it, but it never happened.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me that. Really? You didn't tell me it was his birthday.
Well, it's my dad's birthday. It's kind of only relevant to me.
Yeah, but still, that would have been nice to know. I mean, I tell you stuff about my family. Like, did you guys know that I'm Hispanic?
Holy shit!
That is the newest thing all day.
Oh, hey, and Lily just messaged me on Skype. She thinks she'll be free tomorrow to record, so hey, woo.
Happy cool. Happy
Brain Senior. Yeah.
SMX Sonic says, happy birthday, Thorn Brain Senior.
His name's Mike. I'll tell him over Facebook. He and my mom are out in Colorado right now.
Yeah, they're on tour. Yeah, Thorn's dad is cool.
Yeah. Well, that's not what it's about, but hey.
It's still on tour. That's awesome. Come on. You got the house to yourself for 2 weeks.
Well, with my grandma, but you know.
Still.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Anyway.
See? But anyway, the song parody is going to be up when exactly? Oh, yeah.
I have no idea because as psyched as I am to work on a song, once I actually start recording, I realize, oh yeah, I hate recording.
Oh, God. But most likely it should be up after episode 3, or maybe hold it off for later.
If anything, we're going to upload episode 3 before the song parody. Like, that's a guarantee.
SMX Sonic is Hispanic too. All right.
Yep. Other than that, I don't have any estimation on when it'll be up.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Maybe. Probably will be a week after episode 3. If it takes a week after episode 3 goes up, because the song is easy for me to play. It's just not easy for me to record.
Ah. You're gonna be singing as Gyoro.
Well, from the perspective, it's my singing voice.
It's perspective.
Pretty girl's all mine.
And that was terrible. I give you an X.
X marks the spot, and I'm going to punch you there.
Seriously, stop. Oh my god!
Moving on.
PEDO BREAKER. That's great. That's my mood bubble now. Thank you.
If we don't come up with anything later on, that's going to be the title of this.
Thank you, no machine gun for him. That was great.
Anyway, Bomberman Jetters Abridged. Some of you may recall that's a project I'm going to work on.
Yeah.
It was on hold because every video for it is a fan sub because Bomberman Jetters, the anime, was never dubbed in English, just fan subbed. But since I've learned some tricks of the trade for abridging, like editing the still frames and whatnot, I can actually continue work on it. And I don't know when it'll be up, but I can actually work on it. So at least there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. People remember the game because that actually came out, but the anime never did.
Yeah, they made the game and they had the voices. I don't see why. I was expecting more kids to scoop it up or something, but well, thank God they didn't. But still, I don't see why not it couldn't come over here. I mean, they dubbed the stinking stink.
Whoa.
It stinks and fucks.
Sorry about that. I muted the mic, but I forgot that you need the mic to hear Yoshi. My grandma came into the room, and I have the recording sign up, so thanks, Grandma.
So nobody could hear. Nobody heard me?
Nobody heard you for a brief second. Go ahead and repeat what you said.
I said that I don't see why not the anime couldn't come out. I mean they dubbed the game, so I don't see why it couldn't be over here. I mean, thank God 4Kids didn't scoop it up, but still.
Oh God, honestly, looking at the original Japanese show, 4Kids could have actually done a decent job if they dubbed it because it's not adult in nature by Japanese standards either.
Yeah. The thing I don't like about it is White Bomber's voice. He sounds like a girl, but he's supposed to be a boy.
He sounds like a girl in Japan anyway.
I get that he's 10, but still.
If even that.
But anyway.
Yeah, no idea when that'll be, but hey, at least I can actually work on it, and that's got me kind of pumped.
Yeah.
But last episode, Yoshi revealed that our next one shot was going to be about One Piece. Bit of a change of plans with that. Yoshi, you want to go ahead and explain?
Yeah, you see, the thing is, when I picked what we were going to do, and so, we're going to do the first movie, the thing, and then I looked through the characters, and I was like, wow, I can't do any of these characters. Awesome! And so, yeah. I'd most likely be a director, since I'm, the biggest one, and it was my idea, and I'm the biggest One Piece fag of the team so far, and yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yes. So most likely I'll just be, I'll just scribble my name on the script here.
Voice range, yeah. Yoshi doesn't have much of a voice range.
I don't. I just have a high-pitched voice and a high right here, and I can go lower, and I can yell even here, and yeah. It's a pretty crap voice range, if you ask me.
If anything, except for the girl characters, all the male voices are characters I could do, except for maybe Luffy.
Yeah. And we'll see what we're going to do with Luffy.
Yeah, we'll see.
I would love to do Luffy, but I just, in all honesty, myself and my voice acting abilities, I don't think I'll even be close to him.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Anyway,
Yoshi and I have had a couple ideas for gaming abridges. First of all, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's a comedy. Why are you going to do that? Look at Sgt Frog. Look what we did there.
It worked, didn't it?
It worked. But anyway, we were like, I was discussing like, oh, what are we gonna do with video games and stuff. And so I look at Conquer and I realize that like every time the characters talk, they have like a speech bubble, and like it isn't really lip sync, so it doesn't matter. So all you have to do is pretty much replace the text, and if you can do that, then fuck, you can do unabridged. So I was like, oh, we can do that.
Yeah, and then it became a matter of stopping ourselves from coming up with so many jokes before we've actually started, because we were having a hilarious time.
A bajillion jokes, just fuck. Like, isn't Conquer somewhat abridged in itself? Well,
Do you even know what abridging means?
Well, yeah, that's the thing we kind of get a lot. Like, isn't Sgt Frog already abridged by Funimation? No.
It was dubbed. Abridged is shortening it and making it crazier.
Yeah, I mean, they added in, like, pop culture references, because the reason they do that is because the Japanese version has a lot of Japanese pop culture references, so what else could they do?
Legitimate question, what else could they do?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I have to say.
There's
But
that.
yeah, Conquer, we just came with so many jokes. We just had a great time. Don't ask when it's gonna be up or when we're gonna do it. It's still in the planning stages. Like, but it's a lot more ahead than Jetters.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And the next one is...
Yeah, Conquer is kind of self-aware, but what does that matter? Actually, a lot of our jokes don't involve the fourth wall. Like, we can go beyond that.
Yeah, it's most likely just clever stuff, and, like, we're trying to avoid obvious ones, because everybody always uses over 9,000, and fucking, oh, look at this, it's a stupid thing, and hey, look, let me play a song right before I say the line. Oh my god, I'm... Like, yeah, Toyota.
Like Toyota, who the hell saw that coming?
Nobody did. This is fucking stupid. But, yeah, we try to avoid the obvious jokes, so...
Yeah, don't worry about us in doing comedy abridges, like a comedy series. We can handle it.
Yeah, we've had experience already, so a whole 2 episodes and a one-shot, so...
Anyway, other gaming abridged idea we've had was Majora's Mask, and this was more my suggestion because, well, for one, we don't want to do Ocarina of Time.
Because everybody's done Ocarina of Time, and only one of them is successful, even though he's not really all that funny.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Majora's Mask.
Fuck yeah, Majora's Mask.
That's also that, because that's my favorite Zelda game of them all. Like, if anyone can come up with a shit ton of material, it can be me, and with Yoshi's help, it could be hilarious.
Yeah, they should
Only person on Earth who liked it? Are you kidding?
Yeah, a lot of people loved it. Like, it was the sequel.
Anyone who didn't love that game.
Yeah. My brother, that's my brother's favorite. He stopped playing video games forever ago. I guess people are excited. All 2 of them.
SMX Sonic is the fierce deity.
Deity. Yeah. Yeah, but we thought about it and we're like, yeah, we could do it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it's kind of a reaction to like Joe Rex's Zelda Abridged, because he skips through just about everything in the game. There's so much material it could work with here.
Yeah, like oh god, I'm a Deku Scrub. Hey, I'm on the top of the tower. Oh my god, I'm a human. Like, and that was only like 2 minutes.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sure, there's Adam West Slapdog's Majora's Mask Abridged, but again, he's
not funny.
Yeah.
He's not a good editor either. Yeah. There's compared to the other Zelda, the 3D Zeldas aren't that hard anyway. I'm talking to the guy in the chat. Sorry, not that obvious. He was saying...
I was kind of reading it, but I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, No Machine Gun for him was saying a lot of people hate it probably because it's the most ball-bustingly hard of the 3D Zeldas, but they're not... None of them are that hard. Especially if you've played them at least once before.
You know, Majora's Mask is a little, like, I consider it, like, actual challenge because you gotta get all the masks and, like, you only have 3 days and you have to reset every time you fuck something up.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up the alien mission, son of a bitch!
But how long has it been since you actually did that?
Let's see. I think the last time I played the game was, I think, the last year, but I haven't fucked that up ever.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, I had the guide with me, so it came with a strategy guide when we got it back in 2000.
I guess once you love the game, it's like it engulfs you and you can handle anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the dark turn about it. Like, everything was just it's different. And, yeah.
It was an original Zelda game.
Yeah, like, sure. Like now they're original too, and Skyway Sword looks badass. But still, like, the whole mask thing was just awesome, and like the mask gives you powers, and I wish that would come back.
I do.
And, like, I love using the bunny hood, and that's just hilarious, just running past everybody. And then when you talk to them, oh, I'm you, and then you take it off. What the fuck are you doing here? That's how it worked. That's a joke. Scribble, scribble. Alright, but is that it for Majora's Mask?
That's pretty much it for Majora's Mask. We don't have it planned, we don't have anything for it planned, but we have it planned.
Yeah, it's just there. It's a placeholder.
It's a placeholder. And Yoshi wanted to talk about his new series, Hidden in the Code.
Yeah. Hidden in the Code. I keep saying yeah a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just had to...
When I made the first episode, I didn't think, like, a lot of people would have so many requests. Like, at the end of the episode, I said, okay, like, if you have any requests, like, that was literally, like, at the last 5 seconds after I was editing everything. Like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna throw this in. Or, like, hey, if you have any requests, do this. And then, like, after one day, like, 15 requests, like, holy shit. Like, I didn't, like, be like, wow, you were amazing, that was great, you do another. And, like, okay. Like, I have a lot of requests to do the thing, and I'm gonna do them, but, well, some of them, because some of them are a little dumb, but, I already planned, like, the first 4 episodes, so I'm not gonna do requests for a while. But what I do in the show is I go and look for facts and interesting things about games and things you may or may not know about them. So, yeah, like Thorn didn't know about the truck in Pokemon Yellow, or Red or Blue, and some other people didn't know about the truck either. Even though some people did, they were like, oh, that was pretty cool, you should do another. And so, yeah, then I'm going to announce the next episode right here. The next episode is going to be about The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the Triforce, and the Unicorn Fountain.
Some classics for you.
Yeah, I was originally going to go over the beta, but I was like, I'll save that for another time.
Yeah.
I want it to be, like, something that people can relate to, and, like, they, like, you know, like, people, like, they spent forever trying to achieve it. But, yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. I have other episodes planned, I'm not going to tell you, and the episodes will come out when I feel like it. Zelda Arwing, yeah, I'll talk. Yeah, I should probably talk about that. I almost forgot.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, there was, like, used to I'm not going to say. That'll be spoilers. Yeah. Who cares? It'll take forever ago. But, yeah. The next episode will be out in a couple weeks. I need to write the script, because I write a script before I start talking.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for Hidden in the Code.
And that's pretty much it for Sgt Frog and the Midnight Frogs.
Updates. Yeah.
So StrawhatNO updates. Yoshi has started another LP in place of Earthbound.
Yeah. I haven't stopped Okay, yeah, I stopped it, but I don't want to, like, cancel it. Like, I'm not throwing it away, I'm not giving it up. It's just, after my computer got, like, I got, like, fucking virused everywhere and raped the shit out of, like, and after I got everything back and fixed my homebrew on my Wii and everything, I was all like, I really don't want to play the game right now. And I was like, oh yeah, there's this other game. Like, you know, my first LP, and so I decided to just hold that off and start doing Pikmin 2. The first episode's already up on Blip, and so there's like a little teaser trailer in the StrawhatNO. And yeah, I'm recording about 2 to 4 days a day, but I haven't done it in the last 2. I need to start, but I'm actually playing through the game right now. But I decided to do the first 2 days because, you know, they're tutorials and blah. Like, okay, here's how to do this. I already know. Do it again. So yeah, Pikmin 2 is up. It's the sequel to my first LP. I hope you guys watch, and go watch the first one, because that one's it has a very special place in my heart for me.
Yeah. I should mention for the LPs from here on out, because I upgraded my Vegas software, I can now render in much higher quality and pretty much HD without it actually looking HD. But the quality should at least be much better than it has been on Blip. But because of that, rendering times can go like 5 hours and up. So it's only going to be one Let's Play episode a day. If even.
Yeah. If even. No Machine Gun Firm says, I remember running around punching things. Yeah, I used that as a strategy. Like, if you tried punching a bull bear, just killing it with punches.
A bull bear?
A bull bear, yes. I killed it by punching it with Louis and Olimar. It took like 10 minutes, but it was worth it.
Damn. That's some brass.
It's because I didn't want my Pikmin to be eaten. I had like what? It was like around the end of the cave, and I had like 45. I was like, there's no way in the fuck I'm gonna make it. And I just beat him up and like, get the treasure, go, 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 run, find a boss. I mean, a regular boss, and then we just beat him. Okay. The boss is kind of easy. Then we just get the treasure and we leave.
Yeah.
I lost like 80 something, but it was worth it. Fucking purple then. Yeah. But that's pretty much it for Pikmin 2.
Yep. Yoshi wanted to mention some Let's Players he's watched recently.
Yeah. Actually, one. Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I couldn't find anybody else. This new LP I've been watching is called Bladed Lightning. Like, I think you guys should go check him out, because he's funny. And he's actually entertaining, he knows how to edit, and he knows when to cut shit out. Like, you'll never guess what LP was the one he got me hooked onto his channel to start with. Like, he LP'd Hey You Pikachu.
And it ruled.
And oh my god, this is the funniest thing ever. Like, he was insulting the Pikachu, and he was trying to catch fish, and like, he wouldn't listen. And it was just hilarious, cause like they're at the piñata, and like, yeah, Pikachu, pick up the fucking rock, you should get pretty much like that. Like, he was just insulting him every 5 seconds and shit. And it's hilarious because like they're at the piñata party, and he's like, he's gonna hit the sand. Pikachu, don't hit the son of a bitch. And then, like, Pikachu goes and he operates a Nintendo 64, and he says, oh yeah, he doesn't know what left and right is, but he knows how to operate a Nintendo 64. Son of yeah, like, I have to agree with him when he said that, like, it was a good idea, but, like, they could have worked a lot more with it. And like, they had, like, a tech demo on the, they made a tech demo on the Nintendo DS, where, like, you would play with Pikachu, but they never made a game. I don't know what the hell happened to that. Because the DS has a freaking microphone on it, so, yeah. I still think they could have had something with it, but anyway. You guys should go check him out. The guy who, the ending for the LP is, like, it was completely improvised. Like, it was perfect, in my opinion, the way he ended it. Like, I think you guys should check it out. Bladed Lightning. Like,
the finale, like, the fact that it wasn't planned just blows me away because it was so hilarious and it worked so perfectly.
Yeah. You'll see when you actually watch it. Like, his first LP was, like, The Legend of Dragoon, and, like, you can tell that's when he started because, like, the audio's crap, and, yeah.
Yeah, same one of his following Let's Plays, Quest 64, which did not sound very good. So.
Yeah, like, I recommend you guys should start with, Goemon, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, go there, but, go to the first part, there's a link that leads to his Vidler, and he remade it, so yeah, you can watch a better version there.
Right.
That's the one I started with. But, I think you guys should go check him out, he's funny. 2,000 something LPs. I mean, subscribers. Yeah, he made
God.
2,000 LPs. He played Pong too. No. I'm LPing Pong. You know. Dink, dink, Like, son of a bitch, I lost. Well, that ends this LP. If you guys want to...
Pikachu, move the fucking paddle!
Pikachu, move the fucking paddle! Yeah, you guys should check out the Hey You Pikachu Let's Play, because actually that was the first one I saw, but still, it was hilarious. Have you guys seen Paul LPs of King Quest? Isn't Paul the guy on That Guy with the Glasses? Yeah, I think he is, isn't he? Paul? I don't think... Yeah. I don't think I've seen any single one of his videos, but I hear he's a great LPer. I gotta check him out.
I never watched any of his Let's Plays. I think I only watched one or two of his actual videos anyway.
He said, no machine gun for him says I recommend it. Okay, I'll check him out soon.
Alright.
Because, like, I really don't watch many people on That Guy with the Glasses. Just, like, see Spoonie, Nostalgia Critic, Doug in general, Nostalgia Chick, Linkara. That's about it. Like, I try watching Mars Girl, but
she just acting?
Yeah, it's not that. It's just, like, I don't get the way she does her videos. Like, she does news, and then, like, after that, she just does a random skit. Like, one of them I saw was where she was talking about how, like, 4 Kids is, like, about to die, pretty much. Like, the company's going, like, fucking under. They barely have any anime left. And, after that, she just randomly had a Nerf gun war with some other guy. And, she spent the next 5 minutes doing that. Like, okay, like, I thought it was an anime thing. Where did this come from? Like, you can do anything you want. I don't have anything against people doing that, but as long as there's a point. Yeah, Thorn doesn't like Cinema Snob, unfortunately. He thinks he's boring.
So do you.
That's because I'm only basing that on what I saw on freaking... Like, that's because I'm basing it on what I saw on, the Jaws review. Where it's like, Manimal was found out in 1977 by the ABC Corporation. And then, like, he just keeps talking, and then, like, he keeps on talking and never shuts up.
He's kind of like that in his actual videos.
And now, the main reason why Manimal was such a delivery on one of the greatest sitcoms of all time is because it was so different and so... Yeah,
don't get me started on a film brain, either.
A lot of people hate him. I don't get it. Like, why do you hate that guy so much?
He's annoying!
I gotta check him out. Oh, God, help me, no. But yeah, that's pretty much it for... We went from Let's Plays to That Guy with the Glasses. And phone call.
That's how it... Yeah, now the episode is complete. Now we just need to do yeah.
But we need to shoot the shit first.
We need to shoot some shit.
She
has a funny Walmart story.
Oh, God. As soon as the phone stops fucking ringing. Because that's getting annoying.
Yeah, she has a funny Walmart story. Blah, 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 blah.
That's it? Okay, no. Alright, so... This is the story of how I got my Wii-mote charger for my Wii-motes. Yay! Alright, then, so I got a brand new Wii-mote charger. It's called the... Hang on, let me get the box.
It has a special name.
Yes, it does. Charging system. Yay! No. Yeah, it's a charging system. Like, it's by Energizer. And, so, I had... The previous one they had it was like the flat panel. But the problem with it was, like, every time, after a while you'd use it, I only had the stupid thing for, like, a week. And then, like, yeah. Like, the flat panel has these little indicator lights, a red one and red and green. When it's red, that means it's charging. When it's green, it's done. When it flashes red, that means there's a problem. Now, that's a bad thing, because that means that your Wiimotes won't charge, and you spend, like, a good whole fucking day trying to get it to charge. So I want to go and return it, but my dad, he's all like, oh, like, there's a festival, like, let's go check out the festival first. Like, the Walmart where I go to, like, it closes at 10:30. And so he said, all right, let's stop at the festival. I don't know what it is, so we're just going to go check out the festival for a bit, and then we're going to go to Walmart. So we drive. We get to the festival, and guess what kind of festival it is? Just guess. Anybody?
Renaissance?
No. That'd be cool, but no.
Electronics?
No. I'll give you one more shot. One more. It has to do with music. Porn. Close, but no. Porno Music Festival. That would be the best thing ever, and I wouldn't even go to Walmart, but no. Alright, I'll tell you. It was a polka festival. A polka festival, of all things. Polka.
That is great.
A fucking polka festival. And so we stop by and check it out. And, like, they're playing all these, like, you know, American anthems. Like, all these crazy songs and shit. And, like, and then at the end, like it was kind of cool, because after that, like, the guy on the mic was all like, okay, all the war veterans, get up here. And, like there was, I saw people who fought in Desert Storm, World War II, Vietnam, and all that. Like, it was interesting seeing that, and so, but still, like, a fucking polka festival of all things. Like, the music was just, it made me laugh just approaching the place.
Accordions.
What was that?
Honor those who fought for your country with accordions.
With accordions. Like, I was laughing just approaching the place, so, like, I couldn't even take it. But, like, after the war veterans came, like, I took it seriously. But still, like, they're playing polka, and, like, they're like, my country, this, like, I'm getting ready to die. So, like, my dad's like, alright, let's go to Walmart now. So we drive by, we see a car with all these stickers, and we turn around, make a U-turn to Walmart, and then we get lost. Isn't that great? The place we've been going to for years, all of a sudden we get lost. So we're driving. Oh, look, here's an exit. No, it's a train station. Fuck. We're driving. Still driving. Okay, finally, we made it to the highway. Walmart, here we are. And here comes the fucking best part. So I go and return it. I get the money back, and so I go and try and find another charger. Where in the world is Walmart? Oh, God. So we go and try to find another charger, and the one I wanted to get was the first charger I ever got. It was like the Nyko charging dock thing. It came with batteries, and you put it in. Like, I tried to get another one because that one lasted me 3 years. But then I found out that it wasn't there, and the ones they had was the crappy flat panel, which, by the way, I had 2 of them, and they both fucked up. Don't get it. Do not. And never mind. Sorry, like, I started playing music and I could hear it, but it's not, like, really annoyingly loud. But anyway, so there's another charger.
So, go.
What?
I can't.
What was that? Alright, good. She turned it on and it kind of made me froze, but anyway. So, like, I find that there's 2 chargers, a flat panel, which I turned in twice, and the one that I picked up. Now I'm thinking, like, it's by the same company, I don't know if I should take it. Like, why not? I'll give it a shot, I'll try. If it fucks up, I'll just return it. So I look for a guy with a key, because it's hung, but it's like on one of those things that you need a key. It's like clips, like those little clips that if you try to pull it off, like it'll show like you broke it. And so I ask for a guy. He's on the DVDs right now, and he looks like the most boring guy in the world. Like he has I swear, like, he looked like a guy who just hated his job. And so I asked him, like, hey, I want to get one of the chargers over there. Like, is it okay? Like, can you get the key? And he just stares at me for, like, 5 seconds. And I'm just like, okay. And, like, he's like, what? I said, well, the charger over there. Like, okay, let me get the key. He's holding DVDs. And he goes to the little customer service desk. He gets the key. And then, here's the best part. When he tries to get the charger out of the little clip thing, like, the first time, the first guy who did this, he did it in, like, one swoop. Like, click, that's it. But here's this guy. Click, 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 click. And he starts yanking it. Click, 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 click. And like, every single Wii accessory starts shaking and everything. Every single accessory. And, like, the Wii wheel. And my guy's just standing back him. He's just standing right behind him. He has, like, the most unamused face in the world. And, like, his eyes keep drooping every 5 seconds. And I'm trying my best not to laugh, because he's trying his hardest to, like, fucking he's trying his hardest to get the fucking clip out. And, like, he's holding DVDs. And he finally gets it out, and guess what happens? Guess what fucking happens?
He drops the DVDs.
He drops the DVDs, and you want to know where they went?
Where?
They went under the fucking the thing where all the accessories are, like under there, and you gotta move that shit. So he's just like, okay, let's go to the desk. All the DVDs fly under the stupid little all the giant stand with all the accessories, and so you have to move that to get them. So he's like, okay, let's just go. Like, I'm trying my best not to laugh, but like my dad could tell, like I was getting ready to die. So he puts it on the desk and he just leaves. Like, he doesn't even come back and get him. He just goes to the shoe department, and then like the lady there is like, okay, here you go. And hey look, guys, it's I don't know how to pronounce the name. Easy. Yeah, he's an abridger, and he does. I know what it is. Okay, tell I forgot.
I think it's Code Geass. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's Code Geass. Like, he's a popular abridger.
Yes, Geass.
He does. Yeah, he does cool stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we pay for the charger, and then we finally go home, and that's how I got my charger. After going through a polka festival. And the guy who has, like, the most fucked up life in the world, I guess.
That was a great...
Like, he sounded so boring, too, like... Okay, and he had a really low voice, like, okay, I'm gonna go get your key now, okay? I'm gonna go to the customer service.
Gonna burn the place down when I get home.
They just drop the DVDs and they slide under the stand and, like, have fun.
Like something in his brain had to have snapped there.
I'm thinking, like, he's just gonna burn down the place or something. Yeah, but that's how I got my new charger. Yeah, that's all for me. Alright, next. Yeah. Alright, next is, SEGA recently announced. Yeah. Sounds like the makings of Postal for... And thus has Yoshi's Store story. Yes, it did. Anyway, next, SEGA recently announced that they have new voice actors for Sonic and Tails and all his other friends. So, yeah, it's a little interesting because... What's his name? Robert Craig Smith, I think?
Yeah, Robert Craig Smith is the new voice of Sonic.
Yeah, he's the new voice of Sonic. He's voiced in Naruto. He's voiced in Sleeping Beauty, I think. No, it wasn't Sleeping Beauty. He was, I think it was the Black Cauldron, or I don't know, he was the prince in some Disney movie. He's voiced in, whatchamacallit? No, he does the voice of Elzio, I think you pronounce it, Elzio?
Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2 and Chris Redfield in Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, so I think that's a really good sign for Sonic. Like, a lot of people... Sorry.
Well, it's like, for once, Sonic is getting a team of voice actors that are actually accomplished.
Yeah, because, like, everybody loves Ryan Drummond, but, like, I actually went to his website. He's a clown.
That's one of the things he does.
He's a clown, he sings, he does this, he goes to parties, like, damn, fuck.
Yeah, it's not like you can be a jack of all trades. You have to do this one thing.
Yeah. But, yeah.
That.
But anyway, like, everybody hated Jason Griffith. I really didn't have a problem with him, but...
He got better, like, around Sonic Unleashed. And
yeah,
actually, I have something to add after we're done talking about this. It's about Jason Griffith, and for once, it's actually kind of positive.
Yeah, that guy gets... Honestly, I don't think he gets any respect. Because I never thought he was actually all that bad. I thought, like, he sounded just like any other fucking Sonic. But yeah, but then when I went to play Sonic Adventure 2, I noticed the difference. But still. Sonic is now being replaced by a very well-known voice actor and very popular.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Tails, Tails is a girl. Tails is being voiced by, I don't know her name. I don't remember her name, but she's the voice of Sakura on Naruto, the English dub. So, yeah, I don't know what else she's voiced in, but I know she does that. Tails has a censored. Yes, he does.
That can go either way, you know.
But
I was going to say about Robert Craig Smith as Sonic. My only concern with him is that, like, from Ezio, Chris Redfield, from as far as I know, his range is mostly deep. I'm kind of concerned how he's going to pull off Sonic, who's fairly higher pitched.
Kate Higgins, there it is. Thank you.
Kate Higgins, that's Tails, yeah.
You that's it? That's what you're gonna say?
That's pretty much it. One thing I'm really glad is they're keeping Mike Pollock as Eggman.
Yeah, he's still Dr. Eggman. That's great news.
He's my favorite Eggman so far, even more than Long John Baldry.
I think you mean Team Bristow.
No, Long John Baldry was Robotnik in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh. Because Dean Bristow did Eggman or Bristow, I think you say, but
I think it's Bristow. I don't know.
Whatever, like he did the voices for the Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2, and Heroes.
Yeah.
But yeah, all other characters are getting new voices too. I hear, but that we don't know about them so far. Those are the only voices that are announced. So
yeah. And now something to add, like, to follow that up. Apparently, Jason Griffith, the previous voice of Sonic, only found out that he was being fired from a blog post.
Really?
Really. That's exactly what happened with Ryan Drummond.
What is it with SEGA? They need to be upfront with this shit.
Exactly. So, Ryan, I loved Ryan Sonic.
Yeah, he was great.
Jason, I never liked his Sonic until he got to Sonic Unleashed. But even if you hate him, he deserves a little more respect than that. Like, not even being told that he's being fired until he reads it on an internet blog. Sega, you're a bunch of douchebag dicks. Way to go.
That sucks. Like, that's kind of like being laid off by a text message. It's just that's
not
like,
even that, because it wasn't given directly to him. He had to read it himself.
Some bull crap. Like, I feel sorry for the guy. I don't know what he's gonna do now, because I know that's the only thing he voices, from what I know. But yeah, and about Big the Cat, I don't know about him either. So
no.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for. But guys, Sega does what Nintendo.
Yeah, what's that? Fail?
Hey guys, we're gonna make Sonic Unleashed. Okay, what should we rip off Nintendo? How about Twilight Princess? He turns into a wolf. Okay. Hey guys, Sonic's going into space. What should we rip off? Okay, Mario Galaxy. Okay, should we add power-ups too? Okay. He has power-ups. What the fuck? It's for Sonic Colors. Whatever. With blast processing.
That was a lot of bullshit. Yeah, he does it for 4 kids. Oh, yeah. Do you remember Usopp?
Oh god, fucking Usopp.
So you're the cootie duty, huh?
We should be in a rubber band. Get it, Luffy? Rubber band? Because you stretch?
That was so bad. From what I hear, he did a character, something Usagi in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that was actually pretty good. I haven't heard it, but so far that's the only thing I know that people liked.
Some rabbit ninja master or something.
Yeah, Master Usagi, something like that.
Yeah.
I only think it's Usagi because Usagi's Japanese for rabbit and, like, obvious connection, you know.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for Sega. You guys blow.
Fuck you guys.
Alright, next.
This is kind of before we go into our Abridgeology abridged review section. Last night, LittleKuriboh uploaded a parody of the recent Mel Gibson scandal. In place of Mel Gibson and his wife, it was Kaiba and Yugi, and it was beautiful.
That was so funny.
Kaiba's basically just losing his mind. He's just yelling at Yugi for no reason. It's like, your hair is ridiculous.
I don't want to do you anymore. You and your leather pants.
But the funniest part for me was just, he's ranting at it for some reason. Just out of nowhere, he says, your hair is ridiculous. It's like, now he's just, I can see your dick. Yeah, at first I thought he said, I can see your dick.
I can see your deck from the side of your face.
It was so good.
Oh, God. He's a genius. He's just... God.
I don't want that for a rival.
I don't... But you wouldn't.
You and your leather pants.
And your leather pants. I don't want to do you and your fucking...
You kind of like it.
I can't take any more of your bullshit. Alright, that's it.
It was great. If you haven't seen it yet, please do. It's awesome.
Do it. You'll be worth it, trust me. Alright, now for the final part of the show, Abridgeology. What was that?
I was saying what you were, Abridgeology.
I didn't hear it. Abridgeology? Alright then, Abridgeology! Okay, Thorn, you take over for the first one.
Okay, first series I'm going to talk about, Metal Gear Solid Abridged by LordQuadros. This is one hopefully you guys have seen, because I think this is the only good gaming abridged out there.
He's also a subscriber of ours, shockingly, but he subscribes to every...
You lagged there again, but I know what you said. He subscribes to everyone. Like, almost literally everyone.
Yeah, I looked at his subscription box. He has like 490.
You're lagging pretty bad there.
Oh, really? I said that he has I looked at his subscription box. He has like 495.
Yeah.
Who?
Anyway, MGS Abridged by LordQuadros. Actually pretty funny. Starts off kind of crap, like all a series do. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
We went back to episode 1. We didn't think it was all that hot.
No, even when I was making the episode, it wasn't that hot. I thought it was because I had to edit everything, and I heard the jokes constantly. No, it just sucked.
Yeah. We're gonna do something about that there after episode 10.
Maybe. No.
You'll see.
Well, so far I still kind of like episode 2, but that's because it was competent.
Yeah. Even though we have some crappy bullshit claims, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, that was Mystery Dungeon Abridged.
Yeah.
But this is about MGS Abridged.
Right.
From the get-go, LordQuadros had the Snake voice down to he had it down to a science. The guy nobody sounds more like David Hayter's Snake than LordQuadros, and it's great. Some of the jokes weren't that funny. I think it wasn't until episode 3 or so that he really hit a stride. But I think the real highlight of everything he's done so far is, Sons of Abridgeology, Metal Gear Abridged 2. He's bringing him right in. He's got Taka doing the, General? No.
Colonel?
Colonel. That's like half of everything Snake says. I think I'd remember that.
Colonel.
Sergeant.
Highway.
Is there a frog in here? Oh God, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I just wanted to get some popsicles.
Meryl. Yeah. So, Sons of Abridgeology is really funny. I think they kind of need to work on how they make fun of Raiden, because for the most part it's just them yelling at him, and that doesn't always work. They do have a couple really quotable lines, like Snake on the tanker, or Big Shell, he introduces himself as pseudonymic something. He says, "I'm a seal." Then a cockroach comes out from him and he says, "No, it's not!"
What the fuck?
Snake crushes it. He says, "Roaches don't tell lies."
What the fuck?
I know.
I have to see it now.
Shit, it was it was funny. And then earlier, like in the previous episode, the first one of Sons of Abridgeology, the Colonel introduces Rose as the data, whatever the fuck, for the mission. Raiden says, "Why did you bring Rose onto this?" Colonel's like, "We thought we'd fuck with you." It's just the way Talk says it. It was just so damn.
That sounds funny. I need to check it out.
I gotta reiterate, Talk is my favorite voice actor because he's good in anything.
Yeah. Here's a little fun fact for you guys, and I'm pretty sure some of you know. He was supposed to actually be in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Abridged, the thing we did. That got taken. Yeah, he was supposed to be Gengar, but yeah. Like, my guess was that he was too busy because every time we tried to get into contact with him, he wouldn't respond.
Or when he did respond, he would say he's too busy.
Yeah, so I'm guessing. Yes, that's why he just went on without him. Kind of sucks, but hey, they got taken down anyway. Fucking copyright claims.
It's still, at least.
It's up on Blip if you guys want to see that. I still think it's a milestone because it was just, to me, one of the funniest things we've ever made.
Yeah, the whale! He wasn't gonna...
The whale!
Yes.
Anyway, back to Abridgeology.
No machine gun for him says, good old Taka is everywhere. That's because not only is he really good at what he does it for free.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't happen.
Does now.
Does now. So that's Metal Gear Solid Abridged, really good series. First few episodes aren't that good, but episode 4 of Abridged Snakes onward, he really hits a stride, and it's one of the better series out there. Definitely the best gaming Abridged out there. Now on to LittleKuriboh's Naruto Abridged parody, or simply Ninja Brit, as I think of it.
I've seen it. I can talk about that one too.
It's great.
It's just fucking hilarious.
The best part about it all, LittleKuriboh's just taking the piss out of everyone.
He's pretty much, the main basis is pretty much he's making fun of Masako's Abridged. But still, it's just, he's making a parody of everything. One of the episodes is about freaking David Bowie, for God's sake.
I think I actually was going to mention that. That's the only episode with the prolonged, song portion of it that didn't make me cringe or want to skip through it. Like, it was actually done well, so hey.
The entire episode, they're just singing about the songs. And Sasuke's, they're always making fun of him because he's the emo, I have no emotion. Damn you, Sasuke's brother.
I think LittleKuriboh does the deadpan thing perfectly. It's better than Masako's, Sasuke, because he's not even trying. He's just, I don't feel good today.
I'm going to kill Sasuke's brother.
Sasuke's brother is like, I challenge you to an emo off, and all they do is
I win.
I win. It was so good.
Damn you, Sasuke's brother.
One very blatant reference that I think he probably should have cut back on was he did a Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog reference with Scratch and Grounder being these two ninjas in there. By that self, it wouldn't have worked, but it's actually kind of funny. It's apparently he plays them like lovers, because, hey, everyone does that now.
Yeah.
Scratch is, I've been sleeping with other people! And Grounder's like, you monster! Well, following that, they make a very odd... LittleKuriboh just flat out says, snooping as usual, I see, and that's where the joke failed. So, don't do jokes like that. Oh, I actually heard that.
The reason why Scratch and Grounder are considered ninjas is because the joke is that everybody is a ninja. Like Yami, from Yu-Gi-Oh, he comes out of nowhere what? Everybody a ninja. So, yeah, you guys need to see. I'm pretty sure a lot of you already do, but check it out anyway.
If you haven't yet, do. It's great.
Yeah. Naruto, you just sound so retarded.
Naruto's the best part of that. Well, right up until he starts doing the Japanese stereotypical bullshit. But everything else is hilarious. Have you guys seen the prank call he did on this radio show where Masako is being featured? He prank calls in as smoking Naruto. He's like, oh yeah, they don't allow cigarettes on that flight. It was too damn...
Alright, then, moving on.
Support my smoking habit. I need to smoke. It helps me breathe.
Alrighty then.
Moving on.
Yeah.
This was something that was posted on Box of Dangers forums. Bleach Abridged, Episode 5, by Team Shinigami, and that's team with a T-E-E-M.
Haha, we're clever.
It sucked.
Yeah, it did. It wasn't funny. Or good.
I actually made a list of things really bad about it. Yoshi saw it too, so you can probably add something else.
Yeah.
Voice acting, bland to outright bad.
You know, it's pretty crap when you can't even understand the main character.
Oh god.
Like Ichigo. Ichigo, like, I'm talking, and then like he'd say a word, but you couldn't really understand him because the quality of the mic is okay, but like I still couldn't understand him.
The problem with him was that the voice actor mumbled.
Yeah,
His lines.
That too, and he wasn't good at acting.
Oh god, the bad guy monster was unbearably irritating.
Yeah, like it was bad enough that the mic quality was bad, but again, like the voice acting was horrible. It was just whoever the fuck was doing it with a really deep voice, like, oh no, I'm a monster.
Even worse than that.
Hey. Like the jokes, they weren't funny, and like I'm guessing that you have to see the other episodes because like in the comments people said like this seemed more serious than the other episodes, but again, like I didn't even laugh at anything. Nothing was funny. To me, the best part was that they managed to put abridged in the logo. That's about it.
That's pretty bad.
Everything else is just skip that.
There was a Twix joke. I actually liked it because I didn't see it coming at all.
I didn't see it coming either, but I didn't laugh. Like, I gotta admit, it was clever, but I didn't laugh. Like, oh, look, that's not bad. Not funny.
Yeah, for the most part, the joke seemed either not good or just plain non-existent. Maybe I was just so bored of it all, I didn't pay attention to any of it. Oh, there was this overdone Johnny Young Bosch thing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get that.
Apparently everybody's doing that, and even if I had never heard that joke before, it's like, you didn't pull it off, so I... Joke, like another joke that did not work, they decided to include the entire Always Look on the Bright Side of Life song, and like, within a second, I thought of a better way to do that than how they did it.
Yeah, the way they did it was that, like Ichigo's on the floor, and then, like, I forget her name, the little short girl thing with the Ninja Reaper thingy. I don't watch Bleach, so I don't watch what?
Rukia.
That, her. I don't watch Bleach, so bite me. And, so, like, the way they did it, like, he's on the floor, and they're like, oh, come on, Ichigo, it's okay. You just gotta look, like, before she says look on the bright side, the song starts playing. And it pretty much takes over for the next 2 minutes. Or minute or so.
It wasn't funny at the start. It's certainly not funny when the video finally ends a minute later.
Yeah. It was horrible.
Yeah, within a second I had already thought of a better way to do that. I won't mention it.
Yeah. But anyway, like, it just, like, it's, oh yeah, like, I don't get, like, some of the things they did with the music kind of didn't work either, like, they would play it for a split second, like, just like a little while, like, when, I forget her name, what the fuck, what's she called again?
Rukia?
That, her, and, like, she's chasing after the monster for, like, 3 seconds, and you hear the Batman theme, for, like, 5 seconds, and then it stops. Like, what was the point of that? Like, was that really necessary? And also the part where they put the Superman theme when she kicked the monster in the face and it only played for 2 seconds.
Yeah, for the most part, there was barely any music.
Like, yeah, I don't... Like, if you're gonna play the stupid song, at least for more than 3 fucking seconds.
Where appropriate.
Or appropriate, or at least make it have a point.
That was the problem with this entire thing. It was completely pointless.
Like, I'm guessing it had to do with the plot or something, but another joke that I didn't understand, like, I'm thinking it was a joke, because it had to do with, like, every time the monster would hit Ichigo, he'd think he's dead, and so right after he'd hit it, he's like, oh, take that, oh, fuck me, like, I didn't get it, like, he knocked him down once, and he got back up, and he says, fuck me. Like, okay? And then he stabs him right after he says that, and then Ichigo's on the floor, and then he gets back up, and he's like, what the fuck, like, why aren't you dead, like, what was supposed to be funny about that? You say, fuck me, and then you stab him, and he's bleeding. That's like getting a baseball bat and dipping it in cheese, and then you say pineapples. You see how it doesn't work?
You went a little too far with that.
I'm trying to prove a point here. You see how I was trying to go far with it. You see how it didn't work? Even if I wasn't trying to be funny, it was still.
I know.
It just didn't work. If it doesn't work, then it's not funny. And like people in the comments were saying, "Oh my god, I love you guys. You're funny," or whatever. Like I don't know what the fuck they were saying.
It was pointless. It sucked. That's Bleach Abridged by Team Shinigami. At least episode 5.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch any others.
No.
Like I usually don't base episodes off by one, but if you're in episode 5 and you can't fix your shit, then yeah, no thanks.
Last one for today. Yoshi has this one. Sailor Moon Abridged by Megami 33.
Yeah, a lot of people really love her. Like, oh my god, she's the greatest voice actor ever, and she's an abridger and stuff. I saw it, and I actually thought it was funny. It was pretty good. Like, I don't know. So I saw the first episode. It's Sailor Moon. We all know the jokes play. Sex, hentai, blah blah blah. Like, but she actually didn't go for sex jokes, which is surprising because I was expecting at least like a couple. Like the main joke of the whole thing was that Sailor Moon thinks she's fat, and like every other character thinks so too, but she's really thin. And she has a problem of Megami only has one voice, really. Yeah, pretty much. I have to agree. That's the only one she has. But anyway, like another joke is that she's constantly eating things, and like she said that like she was in a classroom. Oh, I haven't eaten in 5 seconds, and then she just starts eating out of nowhere. And so like it's not bad. I recommend it. Like, and so they go on through the whole thing, and they find the cat, and she pretty much does the brain dead thing where like the character's talking, and then like she just like goes into her mind like, oh look, I look at this, this is a cat, it can talk. I wonder if it can make sushi, whatever the fuck. And so they just go on and on and on, and they go to the place, what you fucking call it, the jewelry store, and they find like this ring, and like the woman's offering it for like $5. And so like the minute she says, "Oh wow, that's a really nice ring," like this incredibly fat chick comes out of nowhere, just like she punches her in the face, and then you just hear in the background like the Mortal Kombat thing, which we'll call like fatality, KO, perfect, and whatever. I think it was like a mix of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but I thought it was funny. And so, no whacking does a Bulma? I didn't know that. But anyway, so it goes on, and she gets the power, but she gets the little. I don't watch Sailor Moon, but what does she do when she transforms into it? She says the words.
I don't know.
I don't know, something moon power or something. She does that, and she gets the power, and she's all like, "Oh my god, why am I doing this?" And then she goes to fight. She gets a scratch on her knee, and she touches the wall, and she starts crying out of nowhere. And like the best part for me had to be when the tuxedo guy, he was like standing on the window, and like every time he talks, you hear a guitar, like a Mexican guitar playing in the background. Like I don't know why, but that just makes me laugh. I love that. Like, you can do it, Sailor Moon. I believe in you. Wow! And then like, the cat behind her. So, like, I said, like, Sailor Moon, I said the same thing to you, like, 5 seconds ago. Yeah, but he said it in a sexy voice. And then all of a sudden she can kick ass, and then she saves the day. And another joke seems to be, like, the villain, like, she has crappy online service, like the crystal ball she has. Like, it's dial-up. And so, it's not working. And somebody says, you should try hitting it. And then, like, another villain says, oh, you should get the Optimum Triple Package, and yeah. But other than that, I thought it was funny. I think you guys should check it out. For the first episode, 9 minutes. That's all I have to say.
Then that's pretty much it for this episode.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for podcast.
Why are we only now getting people in the chat?
I don't know. They probably
It starts at 3 p.m. Pacific.
I thought you said specific.
Smack.
Obvious joke. Ow. It's the most obvious joke ever. Anyway. We told people to, like, say questions, like, during the episode, but nobody asked anything.
Well,
I guess.
If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask them now.
As long as they're actual questions and they're not stupid shit like, what's your favorite color? Orange. Okay. Actually, it's blue.
I did, yeah.
I did. Whew. I'll give you guys 10 seconds. How's the LP business going? Just fine, really. We started
kind of late. We already talked.
Well, you kind of lagged out there.
I was saying you got here kind of late. Like,
yeah, we already talked about Pikmin 2 and all that.
Yeah,
there it is.
Pacific means it starts at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Moon Prism Power. I just have to check.
All right.
That's for. I don't think we need to answer any questions. I think we're done here.
Well, I can't mention that 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. Mountain. LP Biz. It's not much of a business. We haven't even gotten him enough on Blip to get paid for it.
We only have like $2.
2.5.
2.5. Woo!
That's because nobody watches them. So.
We made a video, and all of it, we got like a giant view count after that.
Yeah.
So that they did see it. Needs more advertising, maybe. Maybe later. Yeah, Eastern is 6. Yeah.
Yeah, Eastern is 6.
Yeah. We should probably. Yeah.
Well, how much more can we advertise it before it gets annoying? Because I put the trailer on both Midnight Frogs and my main account.
Probably later when we get more subscribers.
We're not getting. We've been stuck at 50 for weeks now.
I'm saying later when we upload episodes and stuff. I'm talking like months from now. Never mind.
Nobody else knows about us. What's it? Someone more.
Okay, so you're saying that every time we do an episode, we don't get subscribers?
Of Let's Plays.
Not the Let's Play thing! Of course, nobody's ever gonna see that!
That's what we're talking. Welcome to the subject, Yoshi.
I know what you're talking about! I'm saying that when we get more subscribers for the fucking Abridged thing, we advertise again, and then we tell them to go to the LP thing. That's what I'm getting at!
Because very few of them actually went to the StrawhatNO.
God damn it, Thor! Understand it, man.
I get what you're talking about.
Okay, that's what I meant.
I did an 11-minute trailer of them.
Yeah, and like when we first were doing these were the Pikmin 1 LP, I did a trailer for the trailer. It only has 100 views, and nobody ever went back to it. Like it had me singing the song for like the main song. No, not the main song. One of the songs from one game, and then after that, like the Pikmin explode, and I say fuck. But yeah, to go, and nobody even looks at it.
Yeah.
I'm managing my own abridged series, and apparently that account has more subs, but the episodes themselves need a lot of work. Yeah, that's how it usually works for a bridge series.
Oh, peas are busy.
Yeah. Is that pretty much it for the for today?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm ready to wrap it up.
Me too. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. We'll, for those of you who joined late, the podcast is now semi-weekly. That means there won't be a podcast next week, but there will be one the following week. So we'll see you guys then.
In other words, the 31st. See ya.
Later.